What's up, guys? I'm out here just goofing around near my house on the DRZ today, and I figured I'd go over some reasons why I think beginners should start out on dual sports. So number one reason why I think you should start out on a dual sport is because of the fact that beating up the bike isn't as big of a deal on a dual sport as it is on another bike. Like I mean, you've seen how much abuse that I've put this bike through, and it just keeps ticking and it's completely fine. You know, I'm not entirely happy that I have beat the bike up. Sorry, there's a little kill switch on the kickstand that I really need to fix, and I keep hitting it with my heel. Anyway, you've seen the amount of abuse I've put this bike through, and it's completely fine, keeps ticking, it's no big deal. And with a bike like this versus other bikes, you have plastic on it. So if you beat the plastic up, you just spend a little bit of money, get new plastics, and your bike looks new again. You know, just replace this plastic here and it looks real nice. So that's one reason why I think, yeah, I think you're gonna end up beating a bike up whenever you buy it, whenever you're a beginner. And dual sports are, you know, they take the abuse. They're very nice about taking abuse, and when you want to dress them back up again, it's not expensive to dress them up. Reason number two I'd say to get a dual sport is because of the fact that you can try multiple things. You know, you can ride on the road and commute on it. Then also you can go off-road with it. So the reason that that's a big deal is because doing multiple things, like commuting, teaches you one thing, teaches you how to deal with traffic and how to deal with all that. Being off-road teaches you a whole different set of skills, like what to do when the bike's sliding, which you wouldn't deal with as much just riding on the road. If you were just riding on the road and the rear tire slipped out, you might not know what to do. You might freak out a little bit because you never encountered it. But if you do a lot of off-road riding, that happens often, so you get used to that feeling of the back end kicking out a little bit, especially when it's a real muddy day. So yeah, you get multiple disciplines whenever you have a dual sport. And then reason number three is kind of along the same lines, where you can do the multiple things. I mean, it's so fun being able to just ride a bike to a trail, then ride that bike home, you know, as long as you didn't break it bad. I mean, I've beat the heck out of this bike without even trying, because of the fact I'm still new at all this. And I can just hop right on it, ride it home. I don't have to have a truck or a van or a trailer or anything to be able to take it to the places I want to go. And it's just a lot of fun just having one vehicle that can do it all. So yeah, that's number three. Okay, so reason number four I think you should get a dual sport is because they are lighter than other comparable motorcycles. So like this bike, I'm pretty sure weighs around, I don't even know, I don't remember what the DRZ weighs, but I think it's around 350, maybe 375 pounds. And so that compared to, you know, a lot of other bikes, if you get into a sport bike or something like that, they're like 450, which you know, wouldn't seem that much of a difference. But this is really nice and easy whenever you're first learning, because you can really chuck it around stuff, doing low speed maneuvering. Reason number five is a reason that maybe not a lot of people would like, but I kind of like it, is that dual sports aren't made for high speed. You know, when I take this, the fastest I've been able to take this DRZ is about 90 miles an hour, and the bike was maxed out at 90. I could not take it any faster than that, and that was with the stock tires on it. Now this thing won't go over 80 or 85 with these mud tires on it. So I think it's a good thing for when you're new, or at least this is what I think for myself. I know the way that I am, if I had a bike that could go 150, I sure would be trying that immediately. And that's pretty dangerous for somebody who has never done it before and doesn't have much practice at riding a bike. I just like that I don't have the temptation to go fast like that. You know, I kind of want to work my way up and get used to the speed, get used to how like now I drive this thing at 80 and it feels like nothing. I drive my other bike and it goes up to like 90 and it feels like nothing. It's not a big deal. But when I first started, you know, going 60 was a lot. So I really think that the fact that this bike isn't super fast, also the 0 to 60 time is like, it's not that great. I mean, compared to a car, it's decent, but I mean, compared to another motorcycle, it's nothing. So it doesn't really tempt you to go super fast and try to be a speed demon or anything like that. So yeah, those are my 5 reasons why I think you should start out on a dual sport. Besides the fact that I think they're just the coolest. You know, I really love doing off-road stuff. I love learning things off-road, being able to go places that I never would be able to go in another vehicle. You know, maybe if you had a Jeep, you could go to some of the places, but I mean, this thing is so much more capable than I will be in a long time. Like, people like to buy KTMs and they say, you know, that's the only thing you can ever buy and this thing's a big dirt pig, but man, this DRZ is like way more capable than I ever could drive it, you know? Maybe in 5 years I'll be able to outrun this thing, but this thing's so capable even for being an outdated, relatively outdated model, you know? So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one.